then it gave me a food for thought that life is not just about enjoyment. So that is the time when I thought, I should actually go to abroad. Pehla nasha, pehla kumar, naya pyar hai, naya intezar. Pehla nasha, pehla kumar. And she's a bachelor girl.
Okay.
Extremely beautiful.
So how did you control yourself and what exactly you did?
It's not that I'm not such a great man that I can control my senses. Yeah?
I hope she is watching this video right now.
Yeah, I don't know. She would be in Australia. Yeah. Always there was a pulling that why don't you enjoy? You are a free bird. But there were two things. One was my mother's love. Second one, I had seen my friend committing suicide, running after this.
Youth today, they are into hookups. Okay, one night stand.
Yes.
They also call road gigs, right? They are into. They don't want to get married. They don't want to have kids.
I have seen my friends getting into the romance and divorcing 2 times. Earned millions, spent millions in court.
15 to 19 years old girls are getting unsafe pregnancy abortions. They might feel that this is the longest podcast I ever have, but the value they will get out of it is going to be phenomenal.
So definitely the artificial intelligence, machine learning, automation. In my company, everyone calls me automation freak.
The youth can shape up their career, especially at this point of time when we have AI, ML and automation part. Like customer care department we have. Now first level call is gone. We have machines, chatbots, everything is there. What will happen with those people?
If you can think, how can I work in such a way that the same work doesn't come to me next day?
But as per the data, people are losing their job. If you talk about the manufacturing industry, right?
Yes.
People used to go there, they used to do a lot of job. Now we have RPA, robotic process automation we have. They are taking jobs.
Yes. MMOT, modeling, mentoring, organizing and teaching. This is a wonderful gift for anyone who wants to become a wonderful personality that can become valuable to the society. Multi-billionaires are having challenges. So we need to really understand that basics, we need to stick is our spiritual wisdom.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
So you're talking about product technology and all. I want to understand how the youth can shape up their career, especially at this point of time when we have AI, ML and automation part, which is killing the human's need in the manufacturing area or the customer CRM area. So how they can ensure that they can sustain when technology is taking places in their jobs?
So definitely the artificial intelligence, machine learning, automation. In my company, everyone calls me automation freak. Any business challenge that comes, I think about how you can automate it. A human being, a real attribute of a human being is that if he is doing some monotonous work, if he can think, how can I work in such a way that the same work doesn't come to me next day? You get what I mean?
I can say.
How can I work in a way that the same work I don't have to do next day again? For example, I will give you an example. In Sydney, when I was working, I used to work in the CRM system, which is called Siebel CRM. Today we have Salesforce and all those. Siebel CRM, where we had advisor management systems. See, there are many advisors who go to the public, who sell the financial plans, insurance plans, and all those, and they see there's the opportunity, and what they do is they enter the details of the people who are interested in the product into a tablet, and those tablet data comes as an email to you, and that tablet data which comes as an email to you, you need to actually, it is entered, all the details of prospective clients are entered with a business analyst in the morning. So I was doing that every day. I used to get a lot of data that needs to be inserted back into the system, and I used to do every day. One day I thought, why am I doing the same thing every day? How is it that when the advisors put the data into the tablet and send an email, can I develop an automation in such a way that the data is captured from the email directly and it is put into the system through automation, wherein there is absolutely no need of me to come and run batches in the morning and pull the data and enter into the system. I developed this and we lost job. We lost job means, I'm not saying literally. There was one contractor job was there, which is half a day work he used to do, and he used to spend around 2-3 hours. People were not happy around me. You get what I mean? But at the same time, this automation gave us so many other opportunities. Because if you're just doing monotonous job every day, what is happening is you are not growing. Technology is advancing in a way that we can actually enhance our living system, enhance our lifestyle. For example, today before coming to your building, I drank a coconut water in a very small, shabby place. He had, after that, I want to show you. I have not bought a purse today. Absolutely no purse. Earlier days, conventional way, you have a purse with a lot of notes in, but what I have is mobile. Behind it is the ATM card. ATM card is required only if you need money out. Mobile is required. You
to
can
do all
just
the transactions.
Right. And in the coconut wala, he asked scan. I just scanned 80 rupees and I just came. What has this introduced you is an automation. There's the technology involved. But just see how much technology has given rise to so many job opportunities today. This wasn't there 10 years back.
But as per the data, people are losing their job. If you talk about the manufacturing industry, right?
Yes.
People used to go there. They used to do a lot of job. Now we have RPA, robotic process automation. We have. They are taking jobs.
Yes.
What about those people? The blue collar people. They have no jobs right now. Even I can give you another example, sir. Like customer care department we have. Now first level call is gone. We have machines, chatbots, everything is there. What will happen with those people?
So see, when it comes to the manufacturing industry, definitely there's a supply chain involved. There are a lot of blue collar workers who actually work doing a monotonous job every day. For example, picking a particular part, putting the part into somewhere else, and the supply chain goes, and there is always there are certain monotonous job, no doubt about it. It is actually today it is completely automated, wherein especially food industry, packaging is automated. I'm seeing in Mysuru itself, but that doesn't stop someone to excel in their career. Anyone, especially the blue collar workers, when they see this technology improving, there is always an opportunity to actually how they can actually upskill themselves. In the technological world, there is opportunity to certain skills with which we can actually integrate our technology to the manufacturing. You can bring a lot of skills in this, because a technological person will not know about the nitty-gritty of the supply chain management, manufacturing. There's always a need, but what is very important that there is a need to upskill in each and every industry. Today, if I do not upskill myself, I will not be relevant for tomorrow. This challenge is there in every field today.
I can give you another example here, sir, because I've been I'm from the consulting background, so I see how we are getting requirements and what are the need in the market right now. If you see, we are getting automatic cars right now without drivers, right? Imagine what will happen here. Take an example, if we have automatic cars available where we do not need drivers. Highway, we have all these drivers will they go to the dhaba, they eat food, right? But tomorrow, if we have automatic cars, what will happen with this dhaba? How they gonna earn money? So I have these questions, and I am trying to get the answers.
That's why there has to be a discrimination. Discrimination to balance to an extent that a technology can serve the society. For example, there's an automated kitchen as well. A robotic kitchen today, which robotic kitchen you can just play that at what time when you're coming from work, at what time you need to have shahi paneer, parota and a rice cooked, and you program it. Once you come back, that robotic instrument would have already cooked for you shahi paneer, would have cooked rice and parota for you. But what is missing in this?
Human touch.
Human touch.
Of course.
I have actually spoken in this in my book. In my book where where is a robot teacher actually is coming and teaching the children about the science, and I would tell about this later. So what is actually missing is a human touch, the love, affection, emotion. A robot cannot actually express its emotion. Humans can. A human cooking for another human, there is an affection involved.
Of course.
Relationship builds.
I agree.
So, as long as technology is not interfering into the human relationship, to that extent, technology is okay.
But as a matter of fact, it is. It is penetrating
that's
everywhere.
Very, very important that, that's why it's very, very important for all the entrepreneurs of this world need to understand the emotional quotient. It's not that, I have a technology, I will introduce the technology into the world. Please, have the emotional touch, emotional thinking into it, that how it actually negatively affects the humanly environment. Because if everything is, automated, everything is robots, what is the question of humans living here? You get what I mean? For example, today, I will tell you, artificial intelligence looking through a physical body of you or me, it can scan, it can create a model through artificial intelligence. It can make it to speak.
Clone, right? You're talking about
clone. And it can actually dance and it can express. And when actually it came, the video came in the LinkedIn, I had a fight with the person who was a product creator. Come on, there's a limitation to which the technology can actually interfere. See the disaster effects of doing this. It can be misused. In the financial, in any transactions, it can be misused. It can ruin your character. It can ruin your value system. It can ruin anything. So, to what extent a technology should actually interfere and it can actually contribute to the society should be a big debate amongst all the entrepreneurs. They need to see that yes, technology can do anything in this world. But that doesn't mean that I introduce it in a way that it harms our own human systems.
So who will stop this?
There has to be. You
yourself is a technology expert, innovation technology expert and a delivery at Infosys, right? You talk about you are also into automation. You like automation as well. But these things are happening around. Who will stop this?
There has to be. That's why there has to be a regulation body. There has to be a regulation body in which they take a decision that yes, wonderful product, no doubt about it. I appreciate your intelligence, but this is not for the community welfare. This is not going to contribute to the society positively.
Who will stop Elon Musk? Because he is going crazy. He's going crazy about all different things, whether it is automation, automatic cars, and even he's trying to get the space in
That's why
universe.
It is very, very important that competency is not the only part of our life. there is a character, there is a devotion. When we have competency, character and devotion integrated in our life, we will be able to utilize each and every blessings of this nature responsibly. What is missing in today's world is character and devotion is gone. Everyone are running after competency.
Yeah,
I have competency. I know what to do. I will introduce something to the world. They will not even think whether it's beneficial for the system, whether it will help the society. Value system no one cares about today. Value system, is almost, disappearing in today's world because of drastic introduction of so many technological advancement in this world. So that's why it's very, very important that, we need to have ambassadors who can actually convey these value systems as well.
And then the second thing is that it's not only about that part. You can see technology is also killing the life of the kids as well. I can tell you how. We used to go out, play in the field.
Yes.
We used to have a lot of collaboration,
Yes.
lot of things together,
Yeah.
right? Right now, all the kids are busy with their phone and
Yes.
playing, mobile games.
Yes.
Why? Technology is there.
Yes.
And even parents are not ready to hug their kids for some
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
and make them quiet because they are crying.
Yeah.
They will give them a mobile. Okay,
Yeah.
just play with it.
Yeah.
Technology is killing everywhere.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's how we are losing our values as well, I
Yes,
guess, because there's no emotion, there's no connection.
Yeah.
If you see, I was surprised I was in the hospital and I saw 6 or 7 people are sitting here.
Yeah.
And one family, nobody's talking to each other.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
Yes.
they are ready to talk to someone else through their phone, but they're not talking to each other.
Yes. Yes.
So somehow I feel that technology is killing
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, drastically actually. In today's world, that's where in my book, I
Let's
have
talk about
spoken
this book as
that.
well.
Yeah, I have spoken about it. How technology is killing children, their fun time. In my kid days, I used to go and play cricket. I used to have my own team in my suburb. I used to be the captain, and I used to go and pull my friends. Come, we have a neighboring suburb where we are having a match. Let's play. Today's world, everyone are into PUBG. Everyone are into PUBG, mobile games. And kids today, they don't even care if the grandfather has come inside the house and he is sitting. They don't even have that emotional quotient that they need to come and take the blessings of the grandfather and sit next to him and have dinner.
They forgot to touch the feet, sir, because
Yeah,
as Sanskar says
Yes.
that when you have elders coming in,
Yes.
right, you have to touch the feet.
Yes.
It says that whatever things I have learned from you,
Yes.
I will make sure I will carry forward.
Yes.
I will teach others.
Yes.
But here, now they just touch the
Yeah.
knees. That's
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
this is a formality.
Yes.
And they feel that when you say, "Hey, dad," "Hey, mom," "What's up?" "What's going?" They feel that they are Western American cool boys and girls, but they don't. They are losing the value.
Yes, 100%. That's why it's very, very important to actually provide education at the younger age. That's why, Prahalad, right? Prahalad, son of Hiranyakashipu in the olden Vedic times. He said, Kaumaret Acharet Pragna, means give the education at a very young age. We understand that today technological advancement is rapidly, melting in our life. But at the same time, we have a challenge as well. So basically, see, the atmosphere in which, the ecosystem in which my children grew, basically they didn't have mobile till now. Yeah?
Till now?
Absolutely no mobile.
Wow.
Yeah? So my daughter now went to the engineering, so she got a mobile with a SIM card and her own contact number. Yeah, and my second daughter, she doesn't have. Yeah, so but it's not that they are craving for it. We have such an alternative support system and a joyful system that is built in our own house, that they never craved that they need to have something like this. And you will be shocked to know that my children didn't know who is Shah Rukh Khan till 2 years back. They have not watched a single Bollywood movie till today. But it is not that they are not, having that, having that feeling to enjoy life. They mingle with everyone. They have their own friend circle. They go around. We go for picnics, and the first film we took her to the theater was just last 1 month back. There was Kartikeya 2. Kartikeya 2, one film came.
Yes.
It was for searching for Krishna or something. And everyone said you should watch this movie. Yeah?
Bhul Bhulaiya.
Yeah, so this Kartikeya 2 came, and there's something which was around Krishna. And,
Okay. This is another movie you're talking about.
Yeah, there's Kartikeya 2. There's this about how this person who becomes so amored with actually Krishna, he goes to Vrindavan, he goes to the different places searching for that Murti of Krishna. And it's about our old Vedic traditions of archaeological sculptures which were there hidden, which were taken by the Westerners. Some story, although it was not a full spiritual movie, it was not a no harm movie. That first time as they saw a film in the theater, and they are not deprived. They never felt deprived because they had a positive alternative in their life. They were engaged. Both of them are Carnatic singers.
Okay.
They sing, they dance, they do a lot of dances, presentations during the festivals. And so they have so much of opportunities. When you give a positive opportunities, automatically our negative tendencies, the lower, again I'm saying that, the lower energies of us, which pulls us, that gradually dwindles away. So it's very, very important as a parents that, we try to protect our children. For example, the founder of Apple, Steve
Jobs.
Yeah, Steve Jobs. He never allowed his family members to carry mobile inside. Although he is the manufacturer of such a fantastic Apple mobiles, he never allowed any of the family members to, carry mobiles while having dinner. And he himself was using a primitive mobile with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there are, it all depends upon individual choices. Individual choices. And, nowadays children always look for parents. They imbibe them. They idealize them. They follow them. So as a parent, it becomes our responsibility to see that, what we do within the family, that becomes an example for children. If they see that my dad is sacrificing his luxuries, his opportunities to enjoy, to do something for the society, they will also see, I also have an opportunity. Let me follow him. You get what I mean? So, that's why again I'm coming back. There's every individual to describe himself as a personality, they need to have 4 things. One is modeling. You need to model the ideal behavior. Just like I saw in my mother about her own sacrifice she did, service attitude. Then you need to have a mentor. Modeling, mentoring. You need to have someone who can actually guide you when you become adult and youth. Mm-hmm. Mentoring. Then organizing. When the education comes, we need to, act as per the education that guides us, just like Bhagwat Gita. Mm-hmm. The Bhagwat Gita guides us and, according to the principles of Bhagwat Gita, we might need to organize our lifestyle. Then comes the organizing. Once you organize yourself and, you say, what is my priority in life? Then comes, how can I utilize whatever my learnings I had and I can serve the society. Then comes the teaching. MMOT. Modeling, mentoring, organizing and teaching. This is a wonderful gift for anyone who wants to become a wonderful personality that can become valuable to the society. Yeah.
So from the Bhagwat Gita, sir, I have a question here. When I was going through Bhagwat Gita, I have noticed Arjun and Karn were the youth icon in that summary of it. According to you, who is more effective into the current generation? Because the philosophy of these youth icons both were different. Yeah. Right? Because of the background they got into. Yes. What is your say here?
So Arjuna and Karna, the 5,000 years back personalities. Mm-hmm. Technologically advanced.
Exactly.
Aptitude, competency is extreme. They are like Bill Gates and Elon Musk.
Yes.
Today, if you say. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, those days of technological advancement is like all the mind games. Through your mind, you ask and you produce an arrow, and how you can protect your kingdom through your own abilities. Yeah. So they had everything at their, with them. Yeah. With which they could able to become so, popular personalities of those times. Yeah. If from my perspective, I'm not going to debate on this, but from my perspective, both had contributions. Yeah. Both are the youth icons in a different perspective. Yeah. Just like Bill Gates and Elon Musk, the contribution to the society is there. Yeah. But if you really see how Arjun could able to influence the community was much more effective than Karna. Although they were competency, absolutely they were in the same level, but Arjuna had a blessings of surrender, and he had an opportunity of choices which he made to be in a good association. Yeah? Right. So Arjuna took the blessings of Krishna and he opted Krishna. In his entire struggles and challenges of his life, he opted Krishna. Yeah? And he prioritized Krishna in his life. He surrendered to him. He followed his instructions. He was always in the right association. Yeah? But on the other hand, Karna, although competitively equivalent to Arjuna, but his entire, central focus was Duryodhana. You get what I mean? He came into the bad association. See, this is an example. Lord Krishna chose the characters through which Krishna wanted to demonstrate to the entire society the learnings we can get. This is not that Karna was a bad guy, Arjuna was a good guy or something. Yes, Arjuna, it was all the matter of choices.
Right.
We all get our choices in our life. Mm-hmm. How can we actually make a choices that actually empower me to become a personality of character, integrity and values? It's very, very important. So, again, Arjuna taught do's, Karna taught don'ts. You get what I mean? Competency is not the only thing of this world. There has to be character and values. But character also, Karna was equivalent to Arjuna.
Yes, right. Absolutely.
Wonderful personality. Anyone who charitable. But the only problem he had is a bad association.
And kind of commitment he made, sir, because if you see, Karna was very intelligent. He knows all the facts and figures that whatever things are happening, it's not good. Yeah. But still, he committed to Duryodhana that I will do this, and he was doing it.
So he committed to a wrong guy. Yeah. That's why it's very, very important to choose our friend circle. There is a say, right? I will tell about you. You tell me how many friends. Show me the friends you have. Based on that, I can tell you what kind of personality you are. Yeah, that's very, very important. You can assess a person based on his friend circle.
Right.
Yeah. So it's very, very important because our association influences us a lot in our life. Even I had to make a greater choices in my life because in Australia, I used to live with around 4 boys in South area. Yeah. One day, one of my roommate did, a phone calling. This phone calling you do to some girl is a free call. The calling you. It's 1 minute it charges $28. Yeah, I was only one who was working. 3 were students. After a few days, I saw a phone bill which was coming around $580. We never used to use phone that much. And look through and what's happening. And there were calls that were made which was amounting to around $540, and I found out my friend, he is living in Singapore now, I don't want to take his name. And I found him that, he has spent $540, because he was with an Australian who came with him for 10 minutes for 2 days. Within 10 minutes, he has used our phone and he has called all the girls and spoken to them, and the bill itself has come around $540. That is the time I said, enough is enough. You need to make a decision now. Do you want to stick with the friends who are again and again and again troubling you in terms of value systems, or you want to move to the friends who are actually having the same vision. I was already devoted to temple, and then I decided I will move near to the temple. I stay with the friend circles. Yeah. So association is is something which actually is very, very much important in our day-to-day life. Yeah. And those two personalities chosen by Krishna, they were dear to Krishna. Both of them were dear to Krishna.
Right.
One was put into a situation wherein he was in a perfect association, though he made his own choices. Arjuna. Karna was in a association where every day he was negatively impacted.
Right.
And the end result of Karna and end result of Arjuna, everyone knows. Yeah. So it's very, very important that as a youth, first is choose your friends wisely, discriminate. Very, very important. Yeah.
Yeah. So, sir, before I go to rapid fire, I just want to talk about this book as well, because it's I got to know that you wrote a book about a fusion about the science and life.
Yes.
So, can you just give me a brief about it?
So, this is a book. It's called Science with Siri. Yeah. So, this is the experience. It is my journey. Because I have been interacting with many, many schools in Mysuru, and also previously I was counseling students. I was giving them the knowledge of Bhagwat Gita. And one other thing I found that whenever you're going to the school giving value education, half the students won't be there. Because as soon as the value education comes, what they hear is Ramayana, Mahabharata, yeah, and stories about different personalities. And they thought, the subjects what they're studying today in the schools and the value education is completely separate. There is no fusion between two, and they didn't see that there is a necessity to, listen to this value education because it doesn't come in exam. It is not necessary for your competitive to crack the exam and pass and move to the next standard. Yeah. And many, many students were demotivated. So, I was thinking, because many, many value educations, only few students used to come. So I thought, actually one of my guide told me, why don't you do something, create a book on value education. And if you can integrate science to it, yeah, wherein it becomes palatable to the children. So today, this is the outcome of my experiences. Yeah, you went through the difficulties, you understood. So this science book is CBSE and ICSE, aligned.
Okay.
It actually satisfies the criteria of the ICSE board, CBSE board, and every subjects, chapters are there exactly aligned 100% to the CBSE syllabus, ICSE syllabus. But what I have done is, for example, matter around us, all the children read. Life around us, yeah, water, yeah, air. So, animal kingdom, everyone reads, right? Adaptation in plants, adaptation in animals, germination in plants. These are the science chapters the children read. What I have done is, I have integrated in every chapter. I have made these chapters storytelling. It is not monotonous. Teacher and 4 children are interacting, and it is a story around them, between the teachers and the students. Because one of the things which I am finding out today in the monotonous academic educations is relationship between the children and the teachers are erasing out. Earlier I had, in my school days, I used to sleep in the lap of my teacher. Yeah, today, that's, evaporating, and it's becoming non-existing. So, one of the exercise was to create the story around them to express that affection between the teachers and children. Yeah, I have 4 characters who are students and the teacher, and also storifying, students in their own house with their own family in such a way that I can actually, no children want to receive instructions. They want to hear the story and make their own, conclusion out of a story.
Correct.
So how is it that I can indirectly instruct the children through a story? That is a wonderful medium through which we can educate children. So this science book is storified, unique in India today. I don't see any science books which are storyfied, completely storyfied, and integrated. Every chapter is integrated with values. We can learn from it. Yeah. I can go deeper into it. Might be, it will take longer time. Yeah. So,
we have this book available.
It's available in Amazon. Or there are phone number here, or is available in Amazon.
Okay,
this is the book for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We're gonna put this book in the link as well. Science and City. So, sir, we are coming to this now rapid fire round.
Yeah.
Okay, this is one of the interesting things which I feel that, and this is gonna be little different questions what I have been asking with my other guests. So, first question is: if you are a brand and needed a slogan, what would be that slogan be?
So, since my has been about giving education to the society, lifestyle management, I would brand it as value leaders inspiring future era. Yeah.
Okay.
So, value leaders inspiring future era.
Okay. What do you feel are the most important things to living a great life?
Courage to take discomfort, burning desire. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very well, sir. This is really inspiring. If you could travel back in time 3 years, what advice would you give to yourself?
Don't look for wealth. Just dive yourself in service. Yeah.
Okay. If you could make one rule that everyone in the world had to follow, what would be it?
If you can pay every individual for bringing smile in the other person by doing selfless service.
Very well, sir. If you were told that you will live forever, what would you change about your life?
Retire from rat race, cook, serve and love.
Okay. Last but not the least, what is one thing you did in the last 24 hours to make someone's lives better?
Yeah, so my friend came back from my holidays to Mysuru and they were so tired. I got a call that very tired. Then I cooked for them within 1 hour. I sent lunch to their house. I made Thai noodles and gobi Manchurian. Yeah, and in the evening, 12 hours back. Yeah, I presented knowledge about Bhagwat Gita to around 25 to 30 youths. Yeah, about how you can become attracted to Krishna. Yeah, through the message of Gita. Yeah.
Very well. So, sir, we are about to end this conversation, but any message to my viewers?
Yeah, so basically, all the youths, especially the youths of the future, and the life is challenging. It is not easy. There are lots of obstacles. Each one of us actually have to go through. But how can become positive? That's very, very important. And I would request everyone to read Bhagwat Gita, or at least listen to Bhagwat Gita in YouTube. Yeah, there are so many personalities who are presenting Bhagwat Gita in a palatable way to the youth that they can adopt in their life. Because Bhagwat Gita teaches us that obstacles are not hindrances but opportunities. Because Arjuna ran away from battlefield. Bhagavad Gita brought Arjuna back so that he can, enthusiastically fight in the battlefield. And we are all in the battlefield of our own life.
Yes, absolutely.
We are all in challenges and, that we all go through. How we can be positive in our life is very, very important. None of the academic teachings helps us. Spirituality is very, very much important. That's why Jesus Christ says, never build a house on a moving sand. Never build a house on a moving sand. Any small intensity breeze can actually sweep away the house.
Right.
Build always the house on a strong foundation. So strong foundation is Bhagavad Gita. We can become engineer, doctor. I have been, accomplished in whatever smaller way in my own technological world, doing something to the society. There are millionaires, wealthy people who have been famous, but all are having some troubles in their life. No one can say that I am free. I am happy all the time. Everyone are having some or the other challenges. Multi billionaires are having challenges. So we need to really understand that basics. We need to stick is our spiritual wisdom. This can actually help us tremendously, make us powerful. There are two things in our life. One is clock, another one is compass. Clocks, everyone are rat race, running. We want to be successful. And time is influencing everyone. There's a very, very important to pause during our running and just see where am I heading. Compass gives us the direction. So both are important. Clock is also important, compass is also important. But the world is running after the clock because time is very, very important. Your product has to come at a right time to make it more revenue generating. Got what I mean? But compass is also very important. It needs to guide us. What is the purpose of life? Why am I running like this in my life? What direction I am moving? Yeah. So clock and compass, both are very, very essential. Yeah. So both hold it in both hands firmly and lead life. Compass, Bhagwat Gita gives. Clock, anyhow, if you are in this world,
You are facing it.
you are facing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. So thank you, sir. And I have
you.
a small gesture for you. So guys, this was a discussion with Mr. Radhakrishna ji, sir. Thank you so much for coming all the way from Mysuru. You have spent a lot of time on the road to come and visit us. So it's a pleasure is all mine. It's an honor. And thank you so much for sharing all those information. It's a very, very valuable things. I hope my viewers and especially the youth can watch it and feel it what we have been talking about. They might feel that this is the longest podcast I ever have, but the value they will get out of it is going to be phenomenal. So thank you so much for sharing it. So guys, तब तक के लिए बड़ों को नमस्कार, छोटों को प्यार.